Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream where we make a factory. That's it.
Yes.
That's what we're doing. Hello Snack, welcome.
Hello, welcome.
Welcome back to the factory.
Welcome.
Welcome back to the factory time.
Hello.
Okay, turn my volume back up.
The assembler ate me.
How's it going? Hey Egg, welcome back. There we go.
They seem to be lacking in the plastics production for some reason.
So, we left off last time. We successfully created a computer line. We currently have 11 computers. Also, we unlocked the ability to get a jetpack. I'm gonna die. Alright. What a way to start. I'm making a
No.
jetpack. That's what I'm saying.
I got a wedge of poop in here.
A poop? Frame drops.
Oh no.
Hup, hup.
I don't really know where to connect this poop. I guess right there.
Alright. What's it take to make a jetpack? I need 15 circuit boards.
No power? What you mean no power? I just connected you.
Plastic and copper.
Okay, the pump clips through a pipe a little bit, but
Hmm. Also, guys, pardon me if you hear some crunching. I've got a bag of Blue Heat
Oh,
Takis
no.
next to me. Because they are delicious.
chonkin' boy.
Alright, there we go.
Uh-oh, spaghettios.
Oh god, well, okay.
Man, I did a calculation on this, but I totally don't remember what it is now.
Well, maybe you should remember what it is.
Yeah, well.
How is it that I've managed to die twice within the span of, like, 10 minutes?
I mean, I guess we can bottle and sink the residue for now, but
Wasn't gonna be an overflow of circuit boards anywhere, so yeah. Woo. I'm still proud of this. The way that this copper plate line came out. It's been 10 minutes and 2 deaths already. It's gonna be a good stream. This is gonna be a good stream. Oh, again, let me know if you hear any echoing from the gamer or from Snick. 'Cause again, headphone amp. Still not sure if I have the levels correct. Seems to be okay. Seems to have been going okay so far. Oh, Snick cam froze. Hold on.
huh? It did? Or am I
Hold on.
just being still?
Nope, it froze on my end. I had to open up the properties and close them again.
Didn't you say you have to do that like once every time?
Yeah. You were moving correctly though
weird.
when I activated it initially, which was weird. I didn't think I had to do anything, but clearly not. Takis powder. Whoop. Hush now, phone. Whoop. Okay, plate. I need some plate. Give me some plate. Yes. And plastic. I require some plastic. Oh,
I got lots of plastic.
Plastic. What?
So it seems heavy oil residue is used in a lot of alternative recipes.
Mm-hmm.
But the only two recipes available for us are residual fuel and petroleum coke, and we don't have coke unlocked because we don't have aluminium processing, I'm pretty sure. So it looks like we're just gonna make some oil. Or
Okay.
fuel, I mean.
Fuel? Yeah.
Let's go make some fuel.
Get some of that fuel. Fuel.
And then, I don't know, I'll probably sink the fuel because we have lots of fuel. But we do have a smart splitter now, so we can have an easy overflow type esque system thing.
All for flows.
But we are producing
The
Lots of
jetpack
stuff.
takes liquid fuel, right?
yes.
Okay.
20 times 10 is 200. 10 times 10 is 100. So we got 300.
Haunted.
So
Contra.
we're making 300.
Bloop.
300 divided by 40 is 7.
Oh yeah, jetpack! Woo! This looks really cool. It's just... God, this looks awesome. Hold on. Taking a picture of this. This looks sick. This is gonna be a cool thumbnail.
So I need 7 refineries and 14 packagers.
Lord. So these, some of these aren't. Which of these refineries are doing what?
Which will make 840 fuel canisters a minute.
Oh, this looks so cool.
And 840 fuel canisters a minute is way more fuel than we will ever need in our lives.
All right.
But I want to get rid of this heavy oil residue.
If only there was an option to just dump it off the edge of the map.
I mean, we could package it directly and just sink it for now, because I mean, honestly, you don't get that much fuel.
That's true.
But we would probably get more profit if we sunk the packaged fuel as opposed to sinking the residual oil.
Right. It's like a Pokemon Snap route I've made here out of this. Alright.
I don't know, what do you think? Should we make an absurd amount of fuel, or should we just dump what we have?
Make an absurd amount of fuel or get lots and lots of tickets? Is basically the...
No, I'm saying make lots and lots of fuel to get a minute amount of tickets.
Ah.
Or should we just dump the overflow of fuel? Or not fuel, but residual oil.
I'm wondering if the amount of space needed to do all that is necessarily worth it. Like in terms of turning it into fuel. Because we're already getting quite enough fuel. So, I think maybe...
Well, we're not producing any fuel right now.
Huh? Are we not?
No.
How come? Oh, right, you had to disconnect that to
Because-
do the plastic, right?
Yeah, we're running 2 full pipelines of oil for plastic and rubber.
Right.
Rubber.
So we'd need to... Okay, well, I may as well turn it into fuel then, yeah.
That's a lot of fuel.
It is a lot of fuel. But currently
Or-
we have no fuel being produced.
Should we just do one fuel refinery type like setup and then destroy the excess residual oil?
It's like make one fuel refinery for some of the heavy oil and then destroy the other heavy oil?
Yes.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. We need some fuel.
Wait, nope. I stoop. I
Oh.
am complete stoop.
What?
We
what
have
happened?
fuel generators. So, yeah, we're doing the 7 refineries.
We have fuel. What?
Well, we might need to unlock them, but we have generators that run off of fuel,
Oh, right, okay.
like the liquid fuel.
Right, so it would benefit us to
So,
have
I'm
an
gonna
infinite
do-
supply of fuel anyway.
Yes.
Okay. Roll with that then.
The thingamajigger is I'm gonna need to overflow the plastic and rubber lines into a sink, which is not a problem.
Alright, well, it's not
So
plenty
that way
either
these machines never stop producing, so that way the residual oil is always going, which means that the fuel refineries will always be going,
Mm-hmm.
which means our generators won't ever shut down.
Cool. Are we wanting to unlock this?
And since 7 is an odd number, we can do 6 refineries for the generators.
Let's see. How many we need? 50 for that.
Fuel.
Cool. 400 rubber, 400
How much is the
plastic.
generators? Alright, so I'll start working on all of that stuff. I don't know what you're gonna do right now, but
I'm gonna go ahead and focus on some milestones, since we've got quite a lot of stuff being produced now that we can shove into that.
oh, I was just heading over there. Let's do whatever the fuel generation one is first.
Okay. I was
Oh,
just
that
in
needs
the
a bunch
process.
of computers, doesn't it?
Yeah, the computers are being processed, but that's gonna take a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and unlock the one that's up right now.
Oh, okay.
We for sure got that. Whoop. 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 Whoop.
How is our power situation? Oh, we're doing fine.
Oh, I already got that basically. Okay.
I don't know how half our facility must be shut down.
Is half our facility shut down?
I don't know, probably.
I don't think so. It seems to be all working.
Well, we're only using like half of what we were. Well, about 2/3 of what we were using before.
I don't know what changed.
Probably all the refineries stopped refining.
Oh yeah, because there's quite a lot of backed up lines, I think, at this point, because they're just full.
Huh, yeah. So... I guess while I wait for the fuel generators, because I'll need to calculate stuff for that. Could make more capacity. Nah. Nah, I'll just look it up online.
Copper plate. Does this still have any? Isn't there a rogue copper plate storage over here where we originally had copper production? A little bit of copper production? Or am I imagining that?
I think we used it
Oh,
all
there
up
is.
on the pipeline.
No, it's all right here. There's a bunch of it here still in this random container. There we go. Now both of these are empty. Don't know why they're still here.
I don't know what you're talking about. Also, there's a container over here that just has wire in it.
Yeah, that was
I don't
our
know if you want
old
that,
that was
but-
our old wire and cable production.
Well, right. I knew it was that. I just saying, I don't know if you want to relocate that somewhere or.
If I need wire and cable, I'll just prioritize grabbing from that first, and eventually it'll empty.
That's what I've been doing, but it's just not going. It's still
Milestone
there.
reached. Improved
Go away.
pipelines and pumps
Just
can
throw it
now
in the
be
sink.
constructed, capable of handling increased
I'll throw
throughput
you
of
in the
any
sink.
fluid, as well as providing increased pressure handling for better
Does the,
vertical transport, respectively.
Does the new Mark II pump provide a better headlift? It does. 250% the headlift.
Got pipeline wall supports. Yay. Mark II pipe, which transports up to 600 cubic meters of fluid. That's cool. Pipeline pump, yeah, has an in and out direction. Headlift does not stack. Maximum headlift 50 meters instead of the 20. That's cool. And what's this? A valve? Ooh, neat. Limit flow rates. Can be attached to a pipeline. Hee. Oh, that looks pretty neat. Oh, wow, that looks really cool.
Yeah. I wanted to pump something now. I like it. It's low profile and like
Yeah, the pump.
semi
Yeah,
aerodynamic.
yeah. It
Reminds
doesn't
me of a
have.
sports car.
It doesn't have like the side pistons shooting out of it. Yeah.
I hope it's just as chunky though.
Well, should we upgrade a pipeline?
No, not until we need more oil.
All right.
So it uses a lot of plastic.
Oh yeah, that is a lot of plastic. All right, what next? Should we get gas mask, or maybe put that off?
I'm putting that off because I don't need to get
Okay.
into any gassy areas.
So then we've got either monorail tech, which we can do now slowly, or expanded power infrastructure.
Well, we seem to be okay on transportation right now. I would rather do the expanded power infrastructure because we're going to run into power limitations before we need resources, I think. Because we were already stretching our power last stream.
Yep.
So how many pooters do we have
Okay.
right now?
I'm gonna get. I'm about to unlock. I'm about to unlock catwalks because I really want them.
Alright, that's fine.
Give me catwalks. We should probably
Yeah.
have something like 20 computers now.
We got 5 T-Cots plus whatever's in the machine.
We have 10 tickets total.
Oh, now I want to see what else we can get. Now that we have jetpacks, we don't really need this ladder.
Yeah. So I really want
Oh,
walkways.
walkways are 6.
I'll use 6. Yeah. We'll still leave us with 4. Can we buy anything for 4?
Well, if you ever decide to build walls, you can get a wall outlet thingy.
And eventually I'll enclose it, yeah, but I don't know if I'll do that at this moment.
Or we can do inverted ramps to make our bridge look a little prettier.
I'd be fine with that. Or, no, never mind. Yeah, inverter ramps might be nice.
And then just save the excess, because then you'd have 2 tickets left over.
Yeah. Okay. Cart that. And cart that. Boop. Boop. Okay. I'm just gonna go back through. I'm gonna go back through the factory and find every spot that is mildly inconvenient to traverse, and just stick a walkway there. It's mostly gonna be in the ironworks section.
Okay, I'll get back to doing my research.
I. Okay. So.
12 a minute.
I'm about to make this factory real easy to walk around. Alright, remind me how you cycle. It's Alt scroll wheel? Yeah. Scroll wheel. And we will pin the walkway. Whoop. L to the S. Stop. Why? Why must you do this? Don't. Why is the walkway sinking into the ground? Stop it!
I did my calculations wrong.
I swear.
Yeah.
Why? Oof. There we go. Okay. Are you fucking kidding? Why is it like this?
So we can, with this setup, we can do 5 refineries, which will produce enough fuel to run 16 fuel generators.
Damn. Sweet God. Why? What is... Why? Are you yeah, egg. Yeah, really. What? What the fuck? What is going on with this? It's... Just... Okay. 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 I did
Are
it.
you okay over there?
This fucking... I don't know why... You gotta rewatch that. This ramp was just not wanting to be placed anywhere. Okay. It's fine now. It did what I wanted. We're good. Alright, and back down. Ah, yay! Catwalks! Catwalks for the win! Got all this over here, this is fine. We go over here, we go up. Yeah. No, I think this one probably won't work. Yeah, that won't work. Okay, so it's fine. Yeah, okay, so we'll just go around this way. This is the epitome of haphazard planning. Went through a mild inconvenience to solve a minor inconvenience. Yes. That's fine. Here.
You really need to put some walls up, man.
I will. It'll happen. Someday.
This is not OSHA approved.
You know what? You know what else is not OSHA approved? How weird it is to build ramps.
Mom.
I don't understand the mechanics of the ramps. Why does it want to be placed underneath the foundation so frequently?
Ow.
I don't remember this being such a big problem.
Do you only have one line making pipes?
Steel pipes? No, there are a
No,
few
you have
making steel
a bunch
pipes.
of lines, but none of them are buffered. The only one that's buffered is like not backing up enough.
Is it not?
No.
Let's see, that's the line for the... Yeah, it's this one. Ah! Thought it was. Shit.
So somewheres down the line you are over capacity.
Well, it looks like it's building up. It's evenly buffered. It's like it's exactly. It's
Well,
producing
I
and
need
taking
pipe,
exactly
and
the
I'm
same.
about to take that pipe.
Hold on. Let's see. I forget where this is going exactly. Okay, yeah, this is going to the heavy frames. What?
I'm gonna steal from this machine.
It's taking 30 a minute? But what? Hold on.
This is only producing 20 a minute.
Why did I do that?
Ah.
Shit, I don't know if I accounted for that. It's producing what the fuck? Why did I do I don't understand why I did that.
Ah.
Jetpacks are cool if wildly inefficient and necessary. Would I be able to just stick an overclocker in this and go, or...
Well, I mean, if you're feeding enough, like, steel ingot to it.
I don't know. I think I am. Just those other steel refineries are so far away. I don't remember how much. It's producing 45. Do you remember how many steel refineries are over there?
Nope.
2, 3, 4, 5.
This rock is going to be an issue.
5. It's a total of 7. So we're producing 315 ingots a minute. Fucking 315 a minute. $276, producing 315. So I have an extra of 39 that I can give. Okay. Okay. I wish I had the technical know-how to build a macro that blocks every YouTuber with reacts in their name.
'I'm unaware of macro used in this context.
So ideally, I want this to have one full overclock. Oops. This. Yeah. I can give 39. Fuck. Oh, no. No.
Oh.
That's just 15 more. Okay, then no, that's great. Alright. So that's making 30 exactly now. I could still do, so I could overclock that another time for a more heftier backlog. I think I'll go ahead and do that. All right. This is working out. This is going to be fine. I'll have it backing up here a good amount in a little bit. Yo, the jetpacks mixed with the zip line is a very fun combination. Do these a little bit. So this is a total of 315 going in here. Wait. It's total 315. Oh, right. I put a Mark III here, even though it can't carry 315, because that's all we had. Mark IIIs can carry... God, why do I always forget?
270.
270. Okay, yeah. So this is being fed under capacity at the moment anyway. So getting that next conveyor belt upgrade is going to be important now, which is great because that's what we're doing anyway. Distributing 270. Alright, I'm gonna go check on this. Also gonna take some of this encased beam. Wait, is this also under capacity? It's producing 6 a minute. Oh shit. Six a minute. Ah. I seriously did. Oh my god. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Huh? Okay, no, I'm combining that.
You know math stuff's question mark?
I mean, ideally. Oh, god dang it. Just realizing the resources I'm feeding to the heavy frames are inadequate, and it's been surviving on the buffers this entire time. So, yeah. Dang it, now these are gonna have to take even more steel.
I think I remember discussing that. Because at the time we didn't have the capacity for it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we'll just run it off the buffers, it'll be fine. Actually, I think I'm the one that suggested that, but...
Yes. You suggested specifically running the modular frame off the buffer, but it didn't take into account that everything else was also running off a buffer. heavy frame production might come to a grinding halt.
Well, how many frames do we have? I mean, imagine we have quite a few by now.
There are probably a few, yeah. I'm gonna have to fix this problem anyway, eventually.
I mean, you could downclock the production for the time being.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm discovering that encased steel beam has been draining this entire time. And now we need a bunch of encased steel beam. So...
Well, I sure would like it if plants disappeared when I cut them. No, I'm gonna use Mark II pipes.
Okay, might as well... I'm all conflicted about whether I should fix this now or just underclock the heavy frame production.
I would fix it now, so you don't have more issues in the future. So does the pipeline junction cross work for Mark II pipes, or does that limit the throughput?
It didn't give us a new junction pipe, so I assume it works. Suppose it's maybe like a splitter, where it can be attached to anything. So... fixing this problem with the heavy frame production may entail getting more steel production. Which actually, because this... is the truck bringing... what's the rate that the coal truck is bringing coal back at? Like, what's the rate that that production's going?
Huh? What? Run that by me again?
What is the rate that the coal is being brought back by the truck?
It should... Well, I don't know about the throughput of the truck itself, but I know the miner on the other side should be a...
Is it Mark II?
Yes. Now you got me questioning it.
I'll
Yeah,
run
I
over
think
there
it's
real
a full
quick.
Mark II. And yes, junctions don't have throughput limits, according to the wiki.
Wikis. This is a very large platform area here. Are you gonna do something with this?
Don't worry about it. I would have expanded linearly. Linearly? But there's a rock.
Ah, I see. If only knobs could actually destroy big rocks. A lament I'm sure every man has had.
Yeah, you said knob.
Yeah, this is about 10 times better with the jetpack. This is so neat. Ooh.
Wait, we don't actually need a Mark II here, sad face. Oh.
120 minute. A week ago, Tier 2 updated with some anti-bot improvements. Tiny little changes, the entire community went insane. I did see that update push, yeah. I'm sure they did. Go insane. There's also been some, like...
Same number.
There's also been some interesting bug fixes and stuff done to Portal 2 recently, which is kind of crazy.
Oh, I wonder how speedrunners are reacting.
I do question if now that Valve is done with Source 2's development and Half-Life Alyx, if they'll actually kind of double back down on some projects.
Half-Life 3 ain't gonna be a thing. You cut that out.
But what if it was a thing?
Well, then wouldn't that be something?
It would. With the new rush of player base, some problems are being discovered in Portal 2? Really? Are you talking about, like, new rush of player base as a result of Half-Life Alyx? Oh, as a result of, okay. Fucking, Portal Reloaded. Yeah. God, that game was so good. That one test chamber toward the end, if you were there for those streams, I think you were, but that one test chamber toward the end really, really messed with me. Okay. So, I may need to expand the steel production even more, which will require larger conveyor belts, which will require resources from here that I'm trying to improve the production of. Ugh. Just do it. Just have to do it. I was there, yeah. The final chamber was dumb. No, it wasn't dumb. It was exceedingly smart. It was just very difficult to figure out. Whoa. What happened to the plastic?
What do you mean?
The plastic is dry.
Probably because we're not making any, because we don't have a way to get rid of the fuel just yet, which I am working on right now.
Oh, is the heavy oil backing it up? Okay.
Yeah, boy. Which we need expanded power infrastructure to proceed further, so I'm just gonna dump all this fuel right now.
All right. Oh yeah, I just heard all the refineries kick back on. Go, plastic, go. Go, plastic, go.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. Bum.
Anyone in the chat ever watch Inspector Gadget? Either the really, really cruddy live action ones or the cartoon?
Fun fact, never seen.
Inspector Gadget?
Yep.
Amazingly, somehow, the second Inspector Gadget movie that was released straight to DVD was actually kind of better than the first Inspector Gadget movie that they did, the live-action movie. Which, I don't know how they managed that, but it was better, marginally. They didn't show Claw, and he wasn't, like... He was hokey, he was super hokey, but not as, like, over-the-top
Was he
and weird.
hokey?
He wasn't as over-the-top and weird in, as he was in the first movie. Second movie actually made him pretty intimidating, which was cool. They went back to not showing his face, which was nice. I feel like Inspector Gadget has unreached potential. Yeah. Oh, caps lock doesn't do that. Shit. Boop. I need to get computer. More plastic.
Kinda wish I didn't drain that residue now.
Why?
Because I need it. For fuel!
But we need plastic for computers.
Yeah, but if I'm using the residual oil, then you would still get your plastic.
Yeah, okay, that's enough.
Plastic.
I've been kind of lounging this entire time in my chair.
Gonna let this buffer a bit.
Okay, and then I need 100 computers, which I doubt we have. 150 frame. 50 hefty frame. Computer. Oh damn, we actually have enough computers. Cool. And doop. Boop. Boop, boop.
Yeah, we're riding the capacitor line now.
3, 2, 1.
Milestone reached. The fuel generator will match power generation to the increased consumption of recently acquired technologies and buildings. Additionally, improved conveyor belts and lifts can now be constructed. Caterium scanning unlocked.
I need 80 computers and 160 heavy frames.
Eek.
So how about we just do one generator at a time?
Probably, yeah. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the chat. Alright, so now I can we've got Mark IV conveyor lifts.
Can you manage 10 computers?
There are currently 10 computers sitting in the storage.
I need
at least 10
computers.
Give me that Mark IV. Oh shit. Why? Why?
Why what?
The Mark IV conveyor belts need encased industrial beam. And that's what we're currently short on because we're not producing it at capacity.
Oh.
Thought I have enough to do this one at least.
Yeah, you should probably get more then.
Okay. What's the capacity of these? 480. Hell to the air. Okay. So now I have to remath all this again. So I need to be producing at least
math
like...
it correctly this time.
I need to be producing at least something like 15 beam a second so that 10 of it's used and 5 of it backs up a minute. Okay. Oh, overclocker, I need you.
Yeah.
Overclocker,
Oh, we
I
have
need you.
43 computers. You have some quick wire.
You got some quick wire. Yeah, you know.
I don't, actually. I really don't.
No. Well, that's sad. Ooh. You can't even walk on these Mark IV conveyor belts. Alright, so what's this need?
Just 5 refineries over here. Not, yes? No. What are these things? Foundries. There's 5 of them.
Okay, yeah. I want this to be producing 10 a minute. Can you manage that? Oh, apparently not. Cool. 10 a minute. There we go. So now it wants 40 steel beam a minute and 50 concrete a minute.
I think you can handle that.
15. 15. It's producing 30 steel beam. So I either need to overclock one of these by 10 or 2 of them by 5 or build a whole other one. Should I be lazy or should I reroute this incoming steel belt? Which would you do?
I wasn't paying attention to anything you said, so.
I was gonna say, I either need to overclock one of these beam producers by 10, both of them by 5, or add a whole ass new one. Should I be lazy and overclock?
I would add a new one, because overclockers should realistically only be used on the things that produce our raw resources.
Okay. So I suppose I should actually make just another encased steel beam producer then. Probably. Instead of
Yeah,
overclocking the one I have.
Yeah. But then you also have to make sure everything downstream is able to support it.
Yeah. Just producing 10 a minute. Everything after the encased steel beam is definitely going to support it. It's everything at and before it I need to worry about more.
Oh, we are entirely reliant on capacitors right now. That's not good. Wow, provides us 2 hours worth of power just on 8 capacitors? Maybe that is worthwhile investment. Maybe I was wrong.
Keeps kind of fluctuating.
Well, yeah, because our power demand's fluctuating.
Ah. Alright, so I have to redo this.
Hey, I saw that. Don't be tapping on that screen.
Anyway.
Yes, good, good.
So I have to briefly cut this off. Hey Dylan G, welcome. Yes, it is epic. I'm glad you think so. It's a very epic fun game. You guys think alcohol should be legal? What? Like legal for everybody? No, I don't think so.
I mean, I know a lot of people where alcohol shouldn't even be legal for them.
For those aged appropriately based on country and societal norms, yes. That's not enough space. Space.
Space is pretty cool.
Space. All right.
Well, where'd that come from? Why is it here? Go away.
That sounds strange because it's been so accepted in our culture, but in most cases it's been found as more dangerous than weed is. Well, yeah, weed's not particularly dangerous. Alcohol's a little more dangerous than weed, but everything more intense than alcohol, drug-wise, is far worse. Should what? What words are you saying?
I'm really wishing to state my mind right now, but I know that'll flare up a lot of tensions.
Okay.
Boy, do I really want to say it. It's one of my downfalls, I guess. What did I come all the way over here for? I don't even remember. Oh, I was gonna watch the capacitors now that they're running, like, constantly. I don't really know what I was expecting.
Alright, this
I
is
mean,
fine, I
they're
guess.
doing a do. They're getting the job done.
They look neat. They have a fun-filled animation.
But we can't rely on them forever, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fire up the Jennies. Yeah, I hate it when people shorten words like that.
Fire up the Jennies.
Or like shoddy or nade.
Yeah, shoddy.
Like, is it really that much easier to say than
I
just
think
saying shotgun or grenade?
Nades.
And one that
Yeah.
really, really, really irks me
Yeah.
is deagle.
Oh, for Desert Eagle. What if it was shortened even more to just Deeg? Son, get the
I would
Deeg!
name my dog Deeg. Come here, Deeg.
Come here, holster. Holster. Gun. Gun. Have you seen that video? It's like how Midwesterners name their dogs. Like Black, Decker, get over here now. DeWalt, hey DeWalt. Like the last one of the video is just him calling out gun, gun.
You know, funny story, there used to be a dog, whose owner used to always say, "Come here, damn it." So the dog learned its name as damn it.
As damn it,
Mhm.
and then it would
That's the
respond
name
to
of
its
the dog.
actual
It's
name.
Damn it.
Jeez. Okay, so this is carrying. I already forget. Shit. There we go. It's 315. Sheesh. 15. 60. $255. Yep. Okay, so this is all good. So this is going to be taking 60 as well. Crap, I don't know what I should assume. Steel beam.
Wow, our capacity raised not a lot. I lied, it raised quite a bit, but our
Huh.
overhead was so dramatic.
Ten.
Are these generators producing a noise for you?
I'm not over there by the steel.
They
hold
don't
on.
seem to be producing noises for me.
Where are you at?
Fuel
Oh, I see.
generators.
Oh, that's what this was for. Okay. Yes.
Generator.
They're making a sound like a diesel engine.
They're not making any sound. Are they smoking? Are they doing a puff puff?
Yep, I'm seeing smoke.
I don't know. Huh. Well, as long as they're producing.
Hmm. Then we'll get nuclear reactors, and then we can just destroy all of our other generators.
Raptor.
Alright, I got another split, and it's confusing me again. Go backwards, just go backwards. So this will only need like 20 a minute, I think. No shit, it doesn't help me. You making beams? You are making beams.
Big boy.
About 11. 20? 40. What? I think.
I need
Okay.
more computers. And more root.
40, 40, 40, 40, 40. So this will only need a Mark III. Or Mark 1. Oh, 3. What?
I'll show you a Mark 1.
And this will only need a Mark 1 as well. And this will be delivering a combined load of 100.
$100.
I just jumped backwards, and I tried to press shift to dash backwards. Oh, god dang it.
Dash, isn't that a character name for a game?
Dash?
I think
Okay.
it was.
A character in a game?
Yeah.
Not in a game that I'm aware of. It's the name of a character in The Incredibles.
You're right.
Dashiell Robert Parr. Alright, gonna swap this out. For Mark II ball. L to the S. Actually, then I could probably just swap that.
Hell no. To the no, no.
Hmm.
Hell to the no.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. God, I love how modular everything is in this game.
Actually, devs are working on systems to make it even more modular to where machines can snap onto machines.
Oh, finally.
And they're doing that for...
Update 5?
well, I don't know if it's going to be like a specific update thing, but
Okay.
they're implementing that system, I think, primarily for modders and the mods that they released.
Ah, okay.
One in particular mod, it's like the most viewed and known and downloaded mod ever for Satisfactory, is called Refined Power, and they're actually already using a modular system for steam turbines.
Oh, cool. God, it's so compact here. Ooh.
There's like different platforms that can accept different machines. The boiler, for example, you have the actual burner that sits below, and then you attach like a boiler to the top of it to run water through.
Shit. That's neat.
And the turbines, there's like the actual turbine part, and then that spins a generator part.
Mm-hmm. This sounds a lot like
it's
big
a lot of fun.
reactors in Minecraft.
Big reactors is okay, but it's too simple, too easy. But no, big reactors was just build a big multi-block structure and then connect it to another big multi-block structure.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't really consider that modular.
Okay.
That'd be the equivalent of like hooking up this refinery producing fuel to this generator producing electricity.
Mm. Okay, this is a little obnoxious.
Well, then once you generate the power, then you have to vent the excess steam,
Mm.
which uses a different system than venting the carbon from,
Right.
like, say, burning coal. And I think you have to have, like, different boilers depending on whether or not you're doing coal or biomass.
Right.
Same team made Fix It Farming, which is where you can farm, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all modular as well.
That's cool. Okay, going a little too far into political. Don't care. Egg, sorry. Just gonna ignore that.
I'm like, why can't I do anything about this? I'm not signed in. Egg, stop it.
Oh, like that's the whole name of the bill. Okay, that's pretty funny. Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Alright.
need computers. I've just been running around not getting computers.
Get your computers.
Do what I want.
Gotta get them computers.
Computational devices. I'd laugh if by computers they just started producing smartphones. Should have been part of the April Fool's update. Yeah,
Okay.
no, okay, bye.
No, that would have
You
been funny.
Computer shut down?
No?
No, you're just not making any screws whatsoever.
What? Why? What happened?
You're,
Did there's power to it?
well, no, I'm tracing back the iron line right now. It's my fault.
Oh, what happened?
So I built all that oil refinery stuff in
Oh, is
front
the
of
truck
that
blocked?
path.
Oh, yep, there it is. Ah, it's funny. It's just stuck
So
there.
we're either gonna have to just run a normal conveyor because it's close enough, or
Or what? Oh, reroute.
reroute
Okay.
the truck.
At this point, there's so much in the way, may as well just do a conveyor belt.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. The world's in
Nope,
the sky-
they're not
nope.
randomly generated.
This entire world was handcrafted. The whole map.
Very meticulously with care.
Mhm.
Every single shrub was placed by hand. I'm sure like the grass and stuff was used with like a paint tool or whatever, just like paint the grass on, but
Yeah.
as far as the removable objects, I'm pretty sure they did those manually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need more rubber.
Doo-doo. I have to make a random second story just to accommodate this second encased beam assembler.
No, our rubber's backed up.
How dare it?
I need an awesome sink rock hole. AI limiter, I need 2 of them.
What about higher density?
I didn't say anything about higher density. Oh, he did.
Yeah, it's egg, yeah. Whoop. The world building? Ah. I really wish there was a guideline snap for placing things on top of each other. Ow. Alright, here. 3. This one only needs to make 4 at a time. So yeah, this will be able to split off. Oop. I'm amazed I left enough space for this. And you want Mark 1 conveyor. Always have such a difficult UI that it's literally easier to build a jetpack. Yeah, it is a little obnoxious, I have to say. Okay, now this is literally all of our concrete that's coming over here, right? Like I'm just branching this off from the main concrete production, I think. Whoop, whoop.
I'm kind of focusing on what I'm doing, so I have no idea what you're
I'm just kind of speaking out loud to myself. Yeah, this is just the main production. So, how much is this producing? 15, 15. 45, and it needs 50, so... Alright. Mm-hmm. 45, 45, 45. It's taking 225. What? This is taking a total of 225 limestone. But it's only producing 135? Hey, Snake, how did this happen? And how is this sustaining itself?
Wait, what? What happened and how's what sustaining itself?
There's a limestone... Our limestone miner is extracting 135 limestone a minute. Yeah.
Alright, hang on a second.
But... the... concrete...
Hang on a second, please.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I just did the math wrong. Again. I need 50, so I need to find like 2 more of these. 35.
Yeah, that's all getting overflowed.
So I can make max 150.
Buffers are still good. Alright, what do you need help with?
No, I did. It was my fault. I was just looking at it wrong. It's good.
Yeah, I tend to have a very one-track mind. You're familiar with my CPU analogy, right?
Yeah. God, we haven't unlocked Mark III miners yet. Ugh. Well then. So, may need to go find more limestone.
Can you overclock the miner there?
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. The most I can overclock to is 150 a minute, but I need to be. Let me see. Another one would be 108. Yeah, so I'd need at least. I want to put down another constructor, and it would need 180 a minute to be fully sustained. So.
Alright, say no more.
No.
There is one right here.
All right. Oh yeah, there's one right over there, isn't there? Where is it? Oh, right here. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Is this... It's pure as well, that's awesome. Oh no, there's a pure sample on top of it, right. Whoa.
Are you seriously saying that so high?
Ain't no mountain high enough.
Is there something here that's like on your end that I'm not seeing?
No, I think the limestone deposit's just a little taller than the floor of the foundations you're trying to put down.
It just seems excessively tall.
Ooh. Oh shit, portable miners. Eh.
Alright, well, before you start placing stuff down, I got to, make sure all my things are gonna line up all nice and pretty like.
Do I have all of the... I think I do. You can do it, Truck. I believe in you.
That truck's dumb.
I did remove this, didn't I? Yeah, okay. Is all this really necessary?
Yes.
Can I just put it on the vein?
No.
Conveyor belts are gonna snap to the platforms anyway.
Is this wide enough to put to put a let's see how it aligns.
It's saying there's no resource node. It's too thick.
This highly annoys me.
Some encroaching clearance. Oh, oh, there. That works, apparently.
How can you rotate it to face it outwards this way?
Where at?
Like towards you?
Toward me?
Yeah.
That doesn't work. That works.
Alright, just oh wait, can you send it back this way?
That I can put it there. Does that look
Ew,
straight?
Ew,
Yeah.
no, that is not straight. Ew.
No. This
Alright, fine, face it outward.
this is the best we got right here.
Disgusting.
That looks kind of neat though. I could just put walkways through it. Like,
Yeah, that'll work. I forgot we unlocked those.
yeah.
That was my first thought, but I was like, oh, we don't have those.
Where is it at? I always forget where they are. Oh, I have it on my hotbar. Duh. Oh, that's neat. I like that. This little protective guardrail. That's cool. Fun. Oh, I almost want to redo all the miners like this. This looks neat. Because now it actually looks like it has access to the vein.
There.
Oh, that's so cool. I like the way that looks a lot. Okay. Is there a specific cable you'd like me to branch this off from? Around? Or cable pole? Or do I need to stretch one over here?
Alley.
So I need this to join with all of our other concrete.
Hey, you got a conveyor stack right there heading that direction.
And that's true. So I'll join it with the established concrete line and increase the mark if I have to. And that thing is pushing, how much again? 45 limestone. And I want to do... concrete, not limestone. Go back over there and check because I can't retain information for shit.
Yeah, school must have been rough. I know it was for me.
This is the part of math that always, like, bogged me down, where, like, I would figure something out correctly, but then I'd immediately either forget or doubt my result, and then I'd redo it like 5 times.
It must be terrible for testing.
Oh yeah, it was really obnoxious. Like, unless I had utter confidence in what I was doing, which was rare.
Yeah, I think that'll work. This is, yeah, I'm okay with this.
This takes
This
45
is set up right.
to produce 15. Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
This takes 45 to produce 15. And I want... how much more?
You want all of them. You want Baltimore.
I want to join it with this buffer so that it still backs up here. So I might turn this into an industrial buffer. Because there will be a lot. We're going to have lots of concrete. Oh, I can't just replace this with an industrial buffer? Oh, that makes me sad.
So, I watched the latest Rick and Morty.
Yeah, the,
It was even more confusing than the first episode of this season.
yeah, multiplicity, yeah. I enjoyed it a lot.
There was far too much recursion going on for my brain to work properly.
At some point you can just kind of ignore the recursion, because, like, there's no way of tracing back who the original decoys are.
Can't just ignore recursion.
There's no way of sussing out who the original decoys were until the very end. Because I believe at the end of that, the 2 first generation decoys were fighting each other. Like, the first generation and then the second generation decoys. Because they were the only ones who were either drastic enough to create that beacon or smart enough to just disguise themselves and wait it out. And then those 2 finally fought. So by the end, finally all of the decoys are gone when Mr. Always Wants to Be Hunted comes in and kills them for some reason. And then we see the original family coming back from a really long space road trip. The writing for Rick and Morty has honestly just been getting smarter and smarter as time goes on. Like...
Yeah, but me brain hurt.
The Narnia civilization
We're
is really
producing
cool.
much more power, but we are still nowhere near our max consumption, rather.
Haven't seen those episodes yet? Oh,
spoilers.
Sorry. Hopefully you were ignoring us at that point.
So, in a prior season, the ending episode, they mentioned they were cleared for like 20 more seasons. I
Yes.
wonder if they're actually literally cleared for 20 more seasons.
Apparently they are.
Because that seems a bit excessive. Like, who schedules 20 seasons in advance?
I don't know. I don't think it was necessarily seasons. I think it was a specific amount of episodes that they were cleared for.
And then they release a season every other year.
Okay. Fuck. So it takes 45 and makes 15. So I want to make at least 2 of that.
Well, I'm done doing my job over here.
So I want this to be making 90. 90
I
parts
done
per
did
minute.
do job.
Only takes 1 overclocker. Yay! And
Done
then
did do
we'll
job.
just stick to constructors down here.
Okay, so 4, 8.
New Simpsons? What about the new Simpsons?
No, he's saying R&M is gonna be like the new Simpsons when it comes to episode density.
Oh, okay. It definitely won't be Simpsons
Or not necessarily
in terms
density, but just like the sheer number of episodes throughout
Right.
the seasons.
I don't think I for sure don't think it'll be Simpsons in terms of the loss of quality. That's for sure.
You're leaving crates just everywhere.
I'm not trying to. I keep disassembling things with an inventory that can't handle what I'm disassembling.
What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was getting even more computers.
So this is producing 90 now.
Did you ever redirect that iron line yet?
Redirect. Oh no, for the screws, no. I've been focusing on fixing this heavy frame stuff.
Okay.
60. Yeah. Let's just stick the splitter. Right here.
Because we are now out of computers.
Why do you keep using the computers?
Because we need more power.
That's gonna split in half. To there. To there. Oh. Give me concrete. So it's 30 more. Yay! So that is 75 total. So we're using 50. We'll still have a good buffer. Yay!
That's a
Yay!
lot of fuel.
Pretty sure it was approved for 100 episodes last I checked. Gotcha. I think they're still going to keep the season count small, so they can work on small batches of episodes instead of like cranking out like a season of like 20 episodes or something like that. So I remember right, most episodes Rick and Morty seasons usually tend to have are like 10 or 9. Or so it might even be less than that, actually. I don't know. Merger. 15, yep. Now time to add even more to this conveyor stack. So should I merge this new concrete line with our existing one to join the buffer, or should I just merge it straight onto the outgoing concrete line?
If the belts can handle the throughput.
Okay, it's only gonna be taking 50, and the Mark 1 belt's still gonna be enough for that. So.
Well, I'm saying the total amount that you're making, as long as the belt that it's running through can support the total amount that's being made.
It's gonna be taking. It's only gonna.
Because if you look at it the other way, you're gonna be bottlenecking yourself.
By attaching it straight to the conveyor belt, or by running it through the buffer first.
No, I'm saying, if you look at it from the perspective of how much your machines are using, you're going to bottleneck your conveyor lines downstream.
I'm going to be using...
So you should look at it as how much you're producing total to make sure your belt can handle that.
The encased steel beams are going to be using 50 concrete total, and this will bring the total amount of concrete we're producing to 75 a minute.
Well, then you'll need a Mark II belt on the main line.
But a Mark III can just carry the 50. That's literally the only place it's going.
You mean a Mark III carries 50?
Mark III can carry 60, but...
Mark III can carry...
I'm sorry, Mark 1. Mark 1.
270.
I'm at Mark 1.
A Mark 1 can carry 60, yes, but if your total production on the bus is more than 60, then you need to account for that.
Oh, so you're saying I should run like a Mark II to it, even though the
on
production
the main
line...
bus.
On the main... You mean buffer?
No, I mean bus.
What do you mean by bus? I don't...
I mean, where all of the concrete is merging into one line to go to wherever your production area is.
Yeah.
That should be able to handle the capacity of all of your producers.
Yeah, so the conveyor belt coming out of the buffer.
No.
Well, that's where I'm wanting to route it to.
Well, if you're sticking it directly into the buffer from the second concrete line, you're sticking it directly into the buffer?
That's what I want to do, yes.
Okay. Well, then yes, the conveyor coming out of the buffer needs to be able to support the maximum capacity of both the lines you're inputting.
Okay, even though the only place that line is going
Yes, even though only that place.
Okay.
Because if you ever need more concrete and you need to branch off of this...
Okay, I see. Gotcha. Oh god.
Yeah, so
Crap.
a bus is basically where all of mainly your raw resources are coming in, or resources that you need an excessive amount of that you're producing off-site, you feed it onto the bus. So your bus should always have more throughput capacity or ability than what you're putting into it. Otherwise, everything's going to be bottlenecked.
Gotcha.
And even though you're producing as much as you're drawing, those resources won't get to where they're going. It's a lot more clear-cut in Factorio.
Hmm.
That is one downfall of having a third dimension, is not being able to observe the flow of materials.
Right. Should I just assemble this truck stop that was for the iron?
Yeah. I think so.
Be sure to take this.
You know what sounds good right now?
What's that?
Food.
Food does sound good. Huh. Well, that's happening now.
And what is that?
This concrete line I'm making has just run through directly through two different conveyor lines without a problem. Alright, so this needs to be a Mark II. Shoop. Shoop-de-doop. Oh, a heavy frame. Not heavy frame, heavy plate.
I need more copper.
We'll get more copper.
I need more.
But why?
Because I can't make pipe.
But you gotta make pipe.
I don't like how you have this copper belt wrapping all the way around the...
Huh? Which one?
in very angular shapes.
Which one are you talking about?
Copper
Oh,
plating.
oh, this copper plate here? Yeah, I was already working with tight space, so just did what had to be done. Alright, so...
Did you reroute them? No, not yet. Or did you? No? Yeah, no. Okay.
30... And this... 4. I want you to be making 4 a minute. Boop. 5... Splitter. Nope. Dupe. Dupe. Right.
How? Gas.
It's convenient how well that lined up. Sure you don't want gas mask?
Just for wimps.
More like people who like living.
AKA wimps.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, not so wonderful. Mark II pole. Whoop.
Must concrete everything.
Alright. And now, for the part that I did not think about. Crap. Everything was working out so nice.
Yes, so nice.
Alright. Address this first, I guess. Okay. Huh? Ah, you ass. Okay. Alright. I have to reorient this.
Yes, we are approaching. We are approaching our limits.
Limits for what?
Power.
Ah.
In a good way. As in, like, our production is catching up with our max consumption.
Ah, okay. This is doing good. This is doing well. Doing good over here. Yay! Buffer. Love when buffers work. Now.
There's quite a little
straight
operation
shot.
going over here in my department.
With your power over there? Yeah, it's a lot of
big machines.
a lot of big stuff over there.
Play with your little baby machines over there.
I don't have a choice. Bloop, 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 bloop.
I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and start running irons.
What?
Gonna start running irons.
Oh, the iron line that broke.
Yeah, run it over there. It's gonna be pretty interesting.
Merger. Right here, I think.
Let me just run it over top of everything. No, I'm gonna take it over there.
Okay, and this is what? This is yeah, 10. 10 total, so just mark one. We get a mark one levator. Ah, shit. Come on. Okay.
$30 times 8, quick.
What?
240. You were too slow.
Don't ask me to do quick math. Doesn't work.
Yes, you do what I want.
You can ask me to do whatever you like. Whether it happens or not is a completely different subject.
You're a subject.
That is true. We're all a subject in this life of ours. That works.
So I remember that conveyor pull stacking thing I can't do.
Yes. Do you need me to come do that?
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
No, that one I can stack.
Okay, that's a going again. Why hasn't that line moved at all this entire time? Are we full on heavy frames?
Well, I imagine it's because we're lacking iron. Which is what I'm actively working on.
Well, what else? What's actually been shorted? Oh, the thing. Oh, right. Right. God, I forgot that that iron line was just connected to a load of machinery. Okay, come over. You need conveyor stacks? What do you need?
I think you just did a Naruto run. Naruto run?
Did I?
I think you did.
Do you want me to just stack on top of these here, or?
There's only one down there at the end that I can't stack.
Oh, okay. You want two like the rest of these? Two on top of this one?
Yeah.
So, now that this is taking what it is... Oh, this never got connected? Oh, I didn't reconnect this. There we go. $15, 15, 10, 40 total. Yeah, 40 total. Wow. Huh. And this is delivering 75. It's taking 50. Yeah. Alright, now. Time to reassess the steel consumption. Ah, yay. This is like the 5th time I've reassessed this. 40, 60, 60, okay, well. 40, 60, 60. So, we now need to be producing 370 steel a minute.
Sounds like a lot.
We are producing 315. Ooh. So I need 55 more steel a minute going. Which means I need 2 more steel refineries.
Oh, I can't afford this.
We'll leave for a bit. See you later today or at the Monsterverse Marathon. Cool. You've did you react to the announcement? 'Cause you can't get into that without reacting to the announcement. Make sure you've done that. Yes, I did. Good. Alright. Catch you in a bit or possibly tomorrow. This pole now needs to be a bigger boy. I need to fit two more foundries in here somehow. Okay. Goody. This one attached up won't be any problem.
Oh, there's a foundry down below.
Whoa,
Oh, that blocks off my conveyor stack.
what does?
The foundry you just made.
Oh. So how much ore is that bringing? I don't recall.
That really blocks off my conveyor stack.
This is the only place I can put one, I'm sorry. Can you utilize levators? Oh, that works. Crap. Actually, I need to reposition this conveyor belt a little bit. Okay. Well, we're just getting in each other's way right now at this point. I need to put a splitter stack right where this.
Hey, I'm just trying to build the line that you did
I know.
to get your production going. All right.
I need to
You
put a
know
splitter
what?
stack right where this is.
You can just have fun with all of that. I'm not even gonna touch that. I'm just gonna do my own thing.
We just happen to be working on things that just ran right into each other. So you're just gonna branch away from this one? All right.
Just gonna let you figure that out.
We'll do. Get rid of this. And this. How much did I say the coal was being extracted at? 270? God, why?
You need to write this stuff down. Get like a notepad.
Yeah. Let me go check this again. large amount of raw ore. $120 a minute. Okay, that makes more sense. I need to go look at the coal again.
How does one coal?
Was that thunder I just heard? Woo! That was a hefty thunderbolt. Heard that through my headphones.
Now there's whose clearance am I approaching?
Alright. Now that would have killed me. Maybe I'll get to see the truck face plant into this wall now. 120 raw ore. This is 120 coal. Okay. Jeez. Right, so they're both the same. 120. I'm gonna sit and wait for the truck to come back. I want to watch it just smash its face into this wall.
Sounds like you have some lingering issues to deal with. Want to talk about it?
No, I'm good.
Never bottle up your feelings, man. I like how we have an iron ingot line running one direction and then an iron ingot line running the opposite direction.
That the one going toward the motors?
Mm-hmm.
The one going the opposite direction? Is the coal truck even moving? Is it stuck again?
Probably.
Good lord!
What?
I just heard another ridiculous. Hold on. This thunder is insane. Hold on. I'll be right back and swap into your view. And,
Oh, okay.
I'll be right back. Okay, this is the weirdest rainy weather I've ever seen. Like, it's bright out. There's like gaps in the clouds, but it's raining decently hard. And there's like lightning striking off in the distance. It's really neat. Carry on. Thank you. What? Still there, Snake?
Yeah.
Okay. It's weird to see rain happening in broad daylight. Practically broad daylight. There are clouds, but like there's so much sunlight. Oh, there's the truck. Was it stuck again?
I don't know.
Oh, I guess it wasn't then.
Okay, I have no idea how tall this needs to be, so...
How tall what needs to be?
This conveyor.
You just need to join it up with where I had it going initially.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
Why?
It's just not gonna work.
What, did you get rid of the elevator there?
Indeed.
Why?
I had to reposition it.
What? Why didn't you just run it along that conveyor stack?
I did. Well, no, I didn't. I was going to. But it's all logistical. There's a rhyme and reason to everything. It was easier to do it this way than trying to merge them. Just trust and believe. Trust and believe. Because I already had to reroute your concrete. Which turned out to be a needless venture, but... you know. You have iron now, that's what matters. Or no, maybe you don't, because that didn't connect the way it was supposed to.
Whoa.
There we go, now you have iron.
Okay, I see. No, I need that gap to be there.
Why?
The zip line.
Move the zip line. zippy zip. Alright,
think
so we should be producing computers now.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
I need more computer. Also, you never hooked up this foundry line? Did you mean to do that?
Yeah, I will. Got distracted by trying to make sure the ratios were right.
Oh, okay.
I want to try to overdraw if I can't draw the amount I need. Just making sure everything's good. Okay, alright, back to the foundry. So I know they're both 102, 120.
100 to 20.
So why did I put a Mark III here? If it's only producing 120.
Your brain don't work good?
I guess. I'm gonna have to redo these belts anyway. Put a thing right here. Another thing other way here. This is shit. Shit. Wrong way.
These jetpacks use a lot of fuel.
What to do?
I need one AI limiter.
Juan. Jeez, what's up with the
Somebody
frame rate
that
right
was thumbs up changed their thumbs to thumbs down, sad face.
now? How dare they? So, 45. It's all in 45s. It's so interesting. It's just a 1-to-1 all the way down. Alright. So. I'm just going to the left. 75, so that's to the Mark II. This can now be a Mark I. Oh. The truck flipped entirely over. There you go, bud. It's like a turtle flipping over.
Tries so hard, but just can't.
At least it only needs help on our side. Got stuck every 2 seconds on the other end would be a nightmare. You don't have to go in a circle.
Get all the vehicles parked nicely until this guy does whatever he needs to do. This is a smart splitter, but not a smart bird.
Frame rate. All right, yay.
This will eventually empty out.
Oh. Yay.
Time is at 5:38. I don't know that I really have any small projects to do.
At this
at
point,
the
I
moment.
got done what I needed to do, which amazingly took up this whole stream. Just getting the heavy frames at actual capacity.
Our rubber is overflowing appropriately. Our plastics are now being produced because we are overflowing yet again.
Yay, the steel beam's being used again. Alright. Computers again. Okay. So, what was all this leading up to? What were we trying to do? You got the
Get
fuel.
computer production up and running again.
Computer production is running again, so...
What is now?
Well, I mean, there was something that we were
You
going to do
needed an
after that.
encased beam.
Yeah, I got that. I got that up to snuff.
Get trains.
I guess we can do that now. Or maybe we should focus on space elevator stuff now, because trains are the last thing in tier 6. I think we're at a point where you can just start worrying about space elevator.
Sure. Still on train though.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Get that going. So, right, we need versatile framework, modular engine, and adaptive control unit, which itself requires advanced wiring. Or automated wiring. So this was mainly a housekeeping stream, is what this was. Which is fine.
I did a lot.
Yeah.
Well, kind of a lot. Not as much as last year.
Oh, I keep forgetting this takes decades to make a computer. I was like, why is the line stop now?
Yeah, it's just a slow boy. 2.5 a minute.
These other machines downclocked for this? They are.
Yep.
Plastic. You know, this is using an awful lot of plastic, and if I think about it, I don't think there's a whole lot of plastic even in computers.
I think it's
Maybe
implying.
the fans.
I think it's implying that the plastic is being used as a base for the circuit boards. Like, to make the circuit boards. I assume that the plastic in this case is being used to make the housing for the whole thing, potentially?
Well, I mean, computer housings are normally metal, and circuit boards are not made of just sheets of plastic, so...
I mean,
You already have the circuit boards being made, so that makes more sense for the...
yeah, this is
These.
circuit boards being made with plastic and copper sheet.
Why?
And then more plastic is being used to, what I presume is making the housing for the computers, where the screws are being used to screw the housing and components
I mean-
into the computers.
I suppose components like transistors and stuff have little plastic housings, but certainly not this much plastic. I mean, one of these plastic sheets would probably cover a couple hundred PCBs.
Mm.
But what do I know? I wasn't an engineer at a circuit board manufacturing facility. I missed that job. That I totally didn't have. I don't know what you're talking about.
So what is like the green base of a circuit board actually made of? I assumed it was just plastic.
Well, the greenness is actually what's called a solder mask.
Uh-huh.
Circuit
So is
boards, I
it a-
believe, are traditionally like a brownish, gross color, but the solder mask is like a layer that goes on top of the board to protect all the copper traces, as well as when it goes through its soldering process, it goes through a printer where it just slathers on a bunch of material that it's like a solder paste is what it is.
Mhm.
But it helps keep the paste only on like specifically the copper pads that they're supposed to be on.
Well, what's the actual
Um,
board itself made of? Like, what's the plate that everything goes on?
That's a good question.
Is it like a resin or something? So again, that's the part that I'm assuming here is being the plastic is being used for.
I mean, it's just generally known as substrate, but what specifically that material is a good question. Well, because there's the solder mask, I'm sorry, which is the green stuff, and then the silk screen is actually the stuff that's printed on it, like to say what each component is.
Yeah. Okay, it's PCB apparently.
No, PCB is the it's the name of the board. It's printed circuit board.
It's also a material. Or maybe it's unrelated.
No, I don't. Well, a PCB is comprised of multiple layers, and the layer that you're specifically asking for is called the substrate.
Okay, I got you. Okay, so apparently it's a variety. The substrate's a variety of materials ranging from fiberglass to polymers. Fiberglass has been the most common form of substrate.
Fiberglass sounds right.
Yeah. Polymers are like a variant of plastics, aren't they? Like a type of plastics?
I would say a plastic is a type of polymer.
Okay. So that's does kind of make sense then that they'd use plastic for this to make circuit boards. I bet an alternate
the
recipe.
most commonly used one is FR4, which is a fiberglass epoxy laminate.
I bet there's an alternate recipe that you can unlock in this that, like, uses like a fiberglass substrate as an alternative to plastic. And like you use quartz or something to get to it.
I think polymers would be more used for... Oh, I was like, what is that noise? It's that big manta right there.
It's the giant.
I think polymers are used more in flexible PCBs.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, well, these alternate recipes don't make any sense then. Well, actually, no, it does kind of make sense, because there's an alternate... maybe it doesn't. There's the three alternate recipes are electrode circuit board, which uses petroleum, coke, and rubber, somehow, to create circuit boards. Then there's a silicone circuit board.
Well, I mean, the coke could be, I guess, used as like a charcoal substitute for resistors and stuff.
And then the rubber would be the base. That's weird. If the rubber is the base.
Well, rubber is an insulator. However, generally isn't any rubber on a circuit board.
Yeah. So then there's a silicone circuit board, which uses copper sheet and silica instead of plastic.
Now
Which-
that makes a million times more sense.
Yeah, yeah. Because then that's like the silica could be turned into fiberglass, and then, yeah. And then there's the Caterium circuit board, which still uses plastic like a base, but then it uses quick wire instead.
Yeah, every circuit board that I have worked with has been with the, it's kind of like a mixture of stuff, almost like, plywood is just mulched wood compacted.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, yeah, I don't think I've ever encountered a circuit board that really used plastic. It might have had some plastic in it, but it's primarily like a fiberglass-esque material.
Yeah, I think they might be using plastic as a catch-all term for polymer in this analogy that they're doing, I suppose. Even though it is the other way around.
And then,
Yeah.
as far as like the computer itself, still, I mean, other than maybe fans, doesn't use that much plastic.
So there's two alternate recipes for computers. One is a crystal computer, which is just circuit boards and crystal oscillators somehow. Creates
Crystal
a full...
oscillators are an actual thing. They make a very steady oscillation.
Mm-hmm. So the crystal
Used for like timing.
it uses crystal oscillator and circuit board and creates computers straight up in an assembler. And then there's the Caterium computer, which is circuit boards, quick wire, and rubber. Which also really doesn't make any sense.
Well, the rubber part doesn't make sense. The rest does.
Yeah.
I was just jumping over this machine, like, what's on fire? I'm not used to working around assemblers.
Oh. Oh, what, the red in here? Yeah.
Oh, when it's sparking, when it does the
Yeah.
welder.
Yeah, for when it's welding. Yeah. Assemblers are cool.
Yeah.
I would love to see an assembler working at, like, super speed. I think that would be cool to look at. Just like max overclocked assembler.
That's a lot of factory.
Hey, 50 computers.
You know, we went back and visited your old factory that we did last time, and I'd say it was roughly as complex as this one is, except it was all way more compact than this is. A way more.
Yeah, when I was building up last time, like building upwards, I actually put a lot of effort into making the lines extremely compact. But I actually like having room to move around now, so I'm fine with giving it a little space.
I forgot about that beacon.
The really long beacon. Yeah.
Ew.
What's up?
Chicken butt. This is what's up.
Oh, yay!
Ching.
There we go. That's what I
Milestone
like.
reached. A new set of buildings and vehicles needed for long-range transportation has been made available. In addition to built-in power conduction, rails-based
I like
transit
trains.
ensures increased efficiency and
We all do.
reliability for both the transport of pioneers and cargo.
And yet the rail industry is very much dying.
Yes.
It ain't dead yet, but it is very much so dying.
I think passenger trains will obviously continue to be a thing, but yeah.
Well, the Amtrak is backed federally.
Mm.
Speaking in terms of the US specifically. But
Yeah.
our freight networks are not pretty. And when I mean not pretty, I mean not pretty. Oh. Oh, that's why. And the way you built this makes it not ew.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
It's because you put this in the center.
Mm. Right, yeah. I was trying to do that to keep it out of the way of this ladder here.
Well, that ladder can move.
Ladder, 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 ladder.
Huh?
I'm gonna do this for a while.
Now I kind of want to make a song that literally the only lyric is ladder.
Ladder.
Ladder, 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 ladder.
Ladder, 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 ladder. All right. Well, why don't we start wrapping it up?
We got 2 minutes.
There's nothing else we can do in 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, I forgot to paint. Right, there's something I can do. I can paint.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. What are you painting? Oh, all your power stuff?
Generators.
Right. That'll look pretty cool.
Oh, wait, I made the red.
I think the yeah, I think the red primary looks better. Yeah.
Okay, I'm done painting.
All right. Let's save. All right. Going. Well, that is going to be it for Satisfactory for today.
Woo.
Thank you everybody for popping in and hanging out. If you're in the Discord server, tomorrow is the Monsterverse binge. It'll be in pretty much all day binge of all the Monsterverse movies. So if you're interested in that, stop in. Thursday will be more Ace Attorney. Moon won't be there for that one because of hang up with his move, as well as a personal thing. So I'll be picking up all of his voices, so it's going to be a busy time for me. But yep, thank you everybody for stopping in, hanging out. Catch y'all later. Bye bye everybody.